IAC Class M Girls Lacrosse Championship game. Branford the 2-goal lead and another draw win by Autumn McHenry. 10th draw today that Branford has won out of the 16 that have been contested. And the Hornets looking to extend their 2-goal lead. Here's Sophie Spencer. Spencer, 2 goals in the first half. It will be Spencer starting out with the ball. After that violation, quick pass over to Torsolini, and she is shoved down. And a free position for Torsolini. Torsolini right in, off the post.
She beat Larson. Oh, that's a tough hit on the head. And immediately knowing she's going to be sent off, Emma Valdez just turns and jogs to the sideline. She's going to go out.
Yeah, she didn't even need to think about it. She didn't need to be convinced.
Right.
She knew. A good opportunity for Branford to make a mark at the beginning of the second half. Right into the middle. Shaw couldn't hold it, and it ends up with Larson. She'll look to kill some time. Hard to find the open pass when you have one fewer player. Larson scoops it up again. There's Barry coming up with it. Ahead to Janet Howard. And now Howard. Quick pass to Geis. And Glenna Kate Geis put it in. Do they award the goal? Yes.
Goal by number.
She got hit after the goal.
Makes it 8-7 Branford.
So a short-handed goal for Daniel Hands. Second goal of the day.
That's a huge, huge marker.
So with the foul that occurred after the goal, there's no draw. It is Daniel Hand's ball, so they have possession and a chance to tie. Still down a player as Valdez is serving her 2 minutes. Ground ball picked up by Branford. That's Grace Poleski.
And she just simply dropped it. Now we'll get a call against, I thought, against Branford.
It's on Kokaruda instead.
Wow.
So it goes in Branford's favor.
Grace Poleski got away with one there. She had a cross check.
Yeah, things getting a bit chaotic.
Yeah. I don't think it's getting chippy, but I think it's getting chaotic. You're right. Yep.
Advantage given as Torsolini moves forward, but Larson steps up and blocks the shot after the whistle. So it stays with Daniel Hands. Sophia Dickman through center. Valdez waiting to go back on, and she has re-entered. Hand trailing by a goal. Daniel Hand 19-2 on the season. Both losses coming in the first 2 weeks of April to Wilton and Greenwich. Hand winning the SEC championship. They knocked off Branford in their regular season meeting, 13-12. Hand looking for their first ever state title in girls lacrosse. Branford is the reigning champs here in Class M, with McHenry surging through midfield.
McHenry just sort of stopped as she slowed down, bringing it ahead, and the bench right to her left was screaming, "Watch out behind you."
McHenry didn't look too phased.
No.
Mayor Klein. Haley Mayor Klein with 2 goals for the Hornets, as Branford slowing things down. Karate. McHenry behind the net.
You can see how Branford just bunches up offensively and then lets those players just flare out like a firework and looking for a pass as they firework, as I say, towards the goal. It's an interesting strategy. The defense doesn't know which player is going to take off and which way that player is going to go because they just sort of flare.
Yeah. Karate with the shot wide, but Branford keeps it. They can set up the offense again. Karate on the left side of the goal. McHenry now behind the net. A chance in the middle. And Sophia Spencer takes quite the beating. And the card going to Sophia Dickman. So another man advantage. So Branford has the extra man opportunity for the next 2 minutes. This is a chance to crack things open. Spencer will start with the free position. Sophie Spencer scores. Now a hat trick for Spencer. And the lead back to 2 for Branford.
Big goal for Branford. Again, Hand, after leading it 2-0, that outscored 6 goals before they were to score again, and they went down by 4 and got within 2 at the half, got within 1 early in the second half. They still have not been able to pull even. And again, that just takes so much out of your mojo, so to speak, as you're giving so much energy and effort just to get back even. And again, they got within 1 at 8-7. They got within 1 at 6-5 after they went down 6-2 back in the first half. But again, they have not been able to pull even, and that's
it's just,
huge.
It's just that feeling of climbing,
right?
You know, you're waiting to be able to take that deep breath when you get to the top of the hill, but the road just keeps rising in front of you as it's fought for. Torsolini comes away with it.
And I think coming off that goal by Branford, as we get a call, and they extend the lead to 2 rather than seeing it get even, gives them more energy on the field. And I think we're going to see a difference in play between the 2 teams right about now. After that goal, Branford's going to have a little bit more giddy up, and Hand is not.
And they still have about a minute and a half on the extra man opportunity. Karate with it. Many seniors play big roles on both teams, including Roddy and McHenry, who gets it off to Spencer. So
almost lost possession. Now she throws it away.
Now it's intercepted. That's Riley Kokaruta, one of the seniors for Daniel Hand, and she leads the Tiger attack the other way. Hand in the white, Branford in the red.
Great eye-hand coordination there by Riley Kokaruta to pick off that pass. Just stuck her stick up and grabbed it.
Hand down a player for the next 45 seconds. Kokaruta. Now Taylor Scully. Scully creates some room. Tight angle shot. Daly Hines up to the task.
And have a great angle there. I thought maybe she could have taken a better shot or waited for a better shot than the one that she put on Hines.
Branford, the extra man, taking their time. Of course, they are leading. Hines looking for some options. Timeout Branford, as there are really no options for Daly Hines to get the pass off.
Timeout Branford with 16:35 to go. It's Branford 9.
Branford ahead by 2 in the second half for the Class M championship game on the NFHS Network.
Couple special thanks going.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir.
Back in Milford, Class M championship game between Branford and Daniel Hand. Long pass by Daly Hines and scooped up Haley Mayer-Klein. Able to go the other way with it. Branford and Mayer-Klein bowled over from behind, and Dory Howard shown the yellow card there.
Well, again, what happened, it looked like, was the two players' feet got tangled. I agree. I thought that was accidental as well, because the offensive player almost came to a stop, and the defender that was behind her kept going, and their feet got tangled. But it's a call against Hand, against Hand.
Coach Sedlicki, they're set on the Daniel Hand bench. You know, a lot of sports have penalties for something like stopping a promising attack or the clear path foul, that sort of thing, and it seems like that was involved in that play, as it was not a malicious foul from Howard, but it was a very good opportunity for Branford.
I thought earlier in the first half we saw players' feet get tangled and a penalty was called when there was a trip called, and I just didn't think that was a call. I thought it was incidental or accidental, as the coach was yelling. That's just my opinion.
Even when things are an accident, if you trip someone, it's still a trip. That's kind of the issue. The officials cannot read intent of any of the players.
You see it in the NFL so often where a receiver is running, gets tangled with the defensive back, gets tripped up, and a lot of times they let it go, incidental contact.
Even if this last one was incidental contact, it was still, Howard knocked the player down. So I can see where the coach would have an issue with the yellow card, but I don't think he was arguing that it shouldn't have been a foul. Branford just holding on to it. They still have 30 seconds on the extra man opportunity and a 2-goal lead.
Time is not really a factor just yet now, but still the opportunity for Branford to take some seconds off the clock. They'll do it.
And there's a good chance, but it did not go in. The shot from Mayor Klein bounced wide, and
Branford
Karate
thought
picked
it went in, but it hit the outside of the net.
Branford still holding on to it. Howard not released yet from the penalty as Karate pulls it back out. There's O'Brien. Now Sophie Spencer. Karate. That is pushed wide.
Now the officials looking at each other. One official thinking there should be a call.
Now the whistle went. Now the question is, which way do they point as the officials get together to talk this play over?
I don't think they're questioning who should have possession. I thought they were going to call a foul on
Karate got very close to the crease, and the question might be, was she pushed in?
I guess not.
Or not, and after that it appears nothing is going to change, and Hand has the ball.
I see the official here on the near sideline telling the Branford side and their head coach, Jackie Ciccolini, that we were questioning whether there was a push, and we've decided there wasn't. Big turn of events here for Hand because they have possession, but they're just going to try and get it up the field.
They killed that extra man opportunity for Branford after the Howard penalty. Abby Berry with it. And now Berry to Caroline White.
Inside 13 minutes on the game clock, but it's only a 2-goal deficit for Hand. Well, they would like to get one right here. Tighten the screws a little bit more on Branford.
Scully.
Good idea. Pass to the cutter. That was Glenna Kate Geis. Just could not gather it in.
Karate now the other way for Branford. And Branford continuing to slow things down.
Couple of changes for both teams here. Get some fresh legs out on the field.
It has been back and forth over the past couple minutes, and we've had man-up opportunities, so some scrambling by both teams as McHenry has it for the Branford Hornets. McHenry content to pull the ball back out.
Yeah, she had a cutter that time. Brianna Shaw, a sophomore, was cutting. She was open, but decided not to send it in.
Crotty keeps it for Branford. Approaching 10.5 to play in the Class M championship game. Branford, last year's champion, looking to go back-to-back. They already knocked off Pomparog, who was the foe in the finals last season. Pomparog knocked off Daniel Hand in the semis in 2017, and then Branford beat Pomparog to win the title. Torsolini, now down to Crotty. Crotty loses it, and a violation called against Chloe Silva. Ball tipped away, and it will go to Daniel Hand. That was Riley Kokaruda knocking the pass away.
Big change of possession. Hand down 2 now with another opportunity. They've had a couple of opportunities to pull within 1 again and not been able to convert. That's a dangerous outlet, not a good one. Turned it over.
Scooped up Torsolini, and she can't hold on to it. Taylor Scully the other way. Torsolini chasing, still Scully with a low shot. But Hines denies Scully.
Hines was moving to her left, was leaving some space on the far side, and Scully tried to go that way, but sent it more towards to where the goalie was, and Hines had good position to get the basket down.
We saw Hines stuck behind the goal, forcing Branford to call timeout earlier in the half. And no teammates coming towards Hines to help her and create a passing lane.
Good point. I think Hand recognizing that, and they are really attacking her.
And the long pass will bounce safely to Mayor Klein. Mayor Klein into the attacking zone. Haley Mayor Klein. 2 first-half goals for Mayor Klein has been a big part of this game for Branford. We've gone over 8 minutes without a goal being scored in this game. Branford's okay with it because they're up 2. Sophie Spencer dropping it off, and Carly King with it. King maintaining possession and finding Autumn McHenry. McHenry bowling over one player. Let's see what the violation is Abby Berry ended up on the deck. It's still McHenry with it on the free position. McHenry with a shot, and Larson makes a save. We've seen both goalies step up and make some big saves here in the second half.
She used to make a good outlet pass, and that wasn't a good one. She's not getting a lot of distance on her outlets, and she's trying to actually send it out almost all the way to midfield.
Emma Pearson easily picks it up.
At times you can blame the person sending off the pass, but a lot of times you also say, well, where's her teammates? Her teammates need to go to her to make it an easier, shorter outlet pass.
Sophie Spencer was cutting inside before the whistle. Now she'll have a free position and a great opportunity. Spencer bounces it in. Sophie Spencer now with 4 back-to-back goals for Spencer, and a timeout for Daniel Hand. Just over 6 minutes to go. And Branford leads by 3 on the NFHS network.
I was given a prescription opioid pain medication that lasted a lot longer than the pain itself. At the time, I didn't understand the dangers of these drugs, and within only a few months, I was completely addicted. I lost everything. I had to leave school and stop playing sports in college, and I started to watch my life slip away. These drugs are addictive. One prescription can be all it takes to lose everything.
I play soccer now for both my school and for my NEU Premier team. It lets me clear my head. Most people, they'll go and lift weights, or they'll read a book, or they'll have even a stress ball. Soccer is definitely my stress relief. It can calm me down. It lets me work out everything that I have. It lets me have that free time to just think, process, focus on something else if I need it.
I used to play soccer, used to play basketball, but now tennis is just everything to me. It gives me an outlet because all the other activities I do, I have to work so hard and I have to always be focused and really be a leader. But in tennis, yes, I have to be a leader as well, but it's more relaxing, and I get my aggression out if I have any, get some grunts in there, some backhands, yeah. So I just think it gives me an outlet, and it's a home for me.
Branford leading Daniel Hand 10-7. Sophie Spencer with her 4th goal of the game, ending a 12.5-minute scoring drought and stretching the lead to 3. Tom Felice with Glenn Conicello, and Daniel Hand had their chances to bring it within 1 during that 12.5-minute period. They weren't able to do it, and Sophie Spencer eventually able to score 1 and make it a 3-goal game once again.
Well, a draw huge here for Hand. They have to win it and get an opportunity to score again. Down 4, it's an obvious situation, but they've got to win the draw, and they do.
Big pickup. Dory Howard grabbing it off the draw. Larson behind the net. That's Reagan Larson finding Geis. Now Emma Sullivan. Sullivan to Geis again. Here's Kokaruda. Kokaruda to her right, takes a shot, but Hines standing tall to make the save. Hines finds the outlet to Grace Pileski. Pileski can't hold on. And it looks like it'll be handball.
Karuta got knocked down as she was battling to get possession of that loose ball. She was hoping to get a call in her favor, and she didn't.
So instead, it's Branford with it. Carly King has it knocked away. Now Kokaruda has it. Finds Geis. Sullivan. And it's in the hands of Scully.
Gotta get a shot off quick here, I think.
Scully's player. Hand wants to have it. Scully turns, loses it, scoops it towards the goal. And it will be a free shot for Sophie Spencer, or I should say Taylor Scully. Scully for Hand. Scully steps in, takes the low shot, and it's blocked. Daly Hines once again denying Daniel Hand. The clock ticking down to 4 minutes. Branford up by 3 in their quest to go back-to-back in Class M.
Huge, huge step by Hines. Didn't give any ground. Perfect position.
Torsellini. End-to-end. Torsellini keeping it.
You got a 4-goal lead here, Tom. You don't need to look to the goal. Again, if they give you something, you want to take it. But you don't need to force a shot. There's no need to even take a shot. You just want to burn the clock.
But if you can score, you do.
They gave it to her.
Sophie Spencer now with 5 goals for Branford.
She just was able to weave her way right to the front of the cage, and you're right. They gave it to her, so why don't you just take it? I think they were expecting Branford to try and kill the clock, but instead they said, well, if you're going to give me an opportunity to get an easy one, I'm going to take it, and that's exactly what Spencer did. Beautiful.
After Hand scored to make it a 1-goal game early in the second half, 3 straight goals from Sophie Spencer. Branford has stretched the lead now to 4, just 3.5 to go. The official going to reset the draw. Both teams looking for every little advantage they can get here at the end, and McHenry comes away with it. These players for Branford have been together since the 3rd grade. This group of seniors featuring Hines in net, Erickson, Spencer, Karate, Merkline, Torsellini, O'Brien, McHenry. They all play such big roles on this team. And they're under 3 minutes away from their high school career ending with 2 state titles. Free position here for Torsellini. O'Brien behind the net. Now Brianna Shaw, one of the few underclassmen on the field for Branford. Karate in the corner. Branford looking to kill the final 2 minutes of this one as Sophie Spencer pulls it back out. Under 2 minutes to go. McHenry maintaining possession. High pass, and that'll go out of bounds and give it to Hand. Just 1:45 left, and the Tigers need 4 goals if they want to get back in this one, and that's a tall task.
Yep.
Long pass, picked up. Geis taking it the other way. And foul. So an opportunity here for Hand with the clock stopped at 1:34. A shot there.
Well, they get 1 back for Hand.
Goal by number 15,
Dory Howard
for Daniel Hand.
with the goal for Hand. Still 91 seconds. These goals can come pretty quickly, but you need to win the draw. If you don't have the ball, you're not going to score, and Daniel Hand needs to make something happen.
Kokoruda for Hand. Has to win this draw.
Loose. McHenry picks it up. Branford has it. McHenry being shoved, and Branford will have the ball.
Now in the final 2 minutes, of course, the clock will stop on all whistles.
Karate pulling it into the corner. Branford just looking to play keep away. Now Karate on it again. McHenry. Karate under a minute now for Branford. The Red Sea of fans across the way making noise, and staff members assembling to make sure they stay in the stands when the horn goes in 37 seconds. Hand gets the ball back, trying to make something happen. Howard running with it. Dory Howard is fouled. It's going to be a yellow card as well. That goes against Caroline Erickson. So she will end her high school career in the penalty box, but it's looking like they're going to end the season with a championship. As Hines grabs it again, Daly Hines has done a great job in goal today.
Oh, absolutely. She's made big saves, especially at big times.
Geis knocked away illegally. 12 seconds on the clock. Shot goes high. It'll be Branford ball. And they'll be able to ice it. Branford with the ball. Daniel Hand not pressuring. And that'll do it. Branford does it again. The Hornets 2018 Class M champions.
Once again, we ask that all fans refrain from entering onto the field until after the pitting ceremony has taken place.
Sophie Spencer with 5 goals, including the final 3 for Branford, as the Hornets close out the win. And Daly Hines in goal, doing her part as well.
Well, we thought we'd see a close battle, and I truly believe it was a close battle. Just Hand could not get the equalizer. I say it so often in any sport. Team that's down, battles back, keeps battling, gets within one, but can't get an equalizer, whether it be a touchdown, a base hit for one run, or like we're seeing here, just one goal in lacrosse. It just takes so much out of your sail because you are just providing so much effort just to get back into it. And when you're down within a goal, if you can get that final goal to pull even, it is just so uplifting that all the effort that you expired just to get even, you've got more in the tank because you just regenerated just by getting even. But Branford did not allow Hand that opportunity.
Please stay off the field until after the ceremony. Please stay on the track until after the
For
ceremony.
Daniel Hand, still a great season. It finishes at 19-3. They were the champions of the SCC, and plenty to celebrate, even though it won't feel that way after today.
Out there trying to keep the student body off the playing surface, but the Branford players ran to their fellow students and actually brought them onto the field. They're on the bench area. They're not going to go on the playing surface, but they want to celebrate with their classmates.
But please allow the team to go on to the field.
That'll do it for us. We will stay on air for the awards ceremony. Once again, Branford, your champion, 11-8 over Daniel Hand to win the Class M championship. So, for Mike Consorti, our producer, Mike Morales on the camera, and my partner Glenn Conicello, I'm Tom Felice. Thank you so much for being with us all day on the NFHS Network.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, an outstanding 2018 Class M championship game. First, for your runners-up, Daniel Hand High School. Number 1, Regan Larson. Number 2, Lucy Cutler. Number 3, Grace Craven. Number 5, Taylor Scully. Number 6, Margot Dors. Number 7, Emma Sullivan. Number 8, Chloe Silva. Number 10, Hillary Houghton. Number 13, Emma Valdez. Number 14, Claire Giles. Number 15, Dory Howard. Number 16, Sophia Dickman. Number 17, Riley Kokaruda. Number 18, Caroline White. Number 19, Janet Howard. Number 20, Sophisha Schweitzer. Number 21, Margaret Kalnich. Number 22, Lauren Veluzzi. Number 23, Abigail Berry. Number 25, Tessie Sheehan. Number 26, Galena Kate Guys. Number 27, Kate Levi's. Number 32, Mackenzie Larson. Number 33, Alina Conway. And number 45, Magdalena Lesnick. Your 2018 runners-up, Class M. And congratulations for the 2018 Daniel Hand coach, Kevin Zinlicki. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 Class M Girls Lacrosse Champions. Number 3, Caroline Erickson. Number 4, Sophia Spencer. Number 5, Landley 14, Isabel Manny. Number 15, Carly Shea. Number 16, Haley Manoir. Number 17, Nicola Colasal. Number 18, Jessica Amarante. Number 22, Abigail Robinson. Number 23, Emma Pearson. Number 24, Carly King. Number 26, Jocelyn Smeestad. Number 31, Catherine El-Masri. Number 32, Daly Hines. Number 33, Brooke O'Leary. Number 36, Grace Poleski. Number 39, Erin O'Brien. And number 43, Autumn McHenry. Branford 2018 champs, and congratulations. One moment, please. The coach for the Branford High School 2018 champions, Branny Ciccolini.